today's video I'm going to tell you which are my top picks for 2025. This doesn't mean I bought all of them, but they are potentially interesting. Of course you have to do your own due diligence and try to understand if they could be interesting for your portfolio. But I'm gonna start this video by telling you that the best investment for 2025 possibly is cash, just holding some cash, waiting for a crash. Before I start this video and tell you which are the most interesting stocks in my opinion for 2025, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new. Thank you very much if you will. My favorite stock for 2025 probably is Match Group. This is the company which owns Tinder, Hinge and many more. This stock looks extremely cheap with a forward price to free cash flow of 8. Recently they held the Capital Markets Day and they gave some very interesting insights about the future of the company. You absolutely need to watch it if you're interested in this stock, but let me show you some interesting hints. From 2025 to 2027 they expect to generate 3 billion plus of cumulative free cash flow, and they want to deploy at least 100% of free cash flow for capital returns, which are share repurchases plus dividends. And at least 75% of free cash flow is going to be deployed for share repurchases, which is absolutely incredible. They also gave a very detailed outlook for 2027. Until 2027 they expect to grow revenues between 4 and 6% and they expect to improve adjusted operating margin by 300 bps. With an 8.7 forward price earnings ratio, another very interesting stock is Crocs. You already know I own it, I really like it, and the stock is interesting at this price. The stock recently plunged fairly well, but I still like it. But I believe we need to be very careful with a dude, and perhaps even with Crocs. Chris Camillo from Dumb Money recently said he's shorting Crocs because he thinks Q4 didn't go that well, and he expects the stock to plunge after reporting the next earnings. I think he might be wrong. Data don't look actually so bad. If you look at the Google Trends of Hey Dude and Crocs, they don't look really bad. Actually, they seem to be improving, therefore I'm not as negative as he is. But for sure I'm monitoring the situation with a lot of care, because the Hey Dude situation is not that great. The company is not doing good, therefore if even Crocs is gonna start to have some troubles, this could be a problem for the stock, and I could reconsider my view. But with what we know right now, the stock looks fairly cheap. The next one is Carlsberg. This is a beer maker. They also make other beverages, but they are a smaller part of the revenues, which makes some of the greatest beers in the world, like Tuborg and indeed Carlsberg. Right now, the forward price earnings ratio is at a very interesting level at 12. Only once in the history of the stock, the forward price earnings ratio has been lower than today. The stock hit a low of 650 during the pandemics, and right now, it's not very far from that level, at 700. For the future, the company is expected to grow around 4% per year, which is pretty good. They pay a dividend and they also do buybacks, and recently they announced an interesting acquisition. Then we have two Italian stocks. The first one is Moncler. This is a very interesting luxury company which I analyzed in this video. And recently also LVMH is buying shares in Moncler. Therefore, it's worth a look. And then the last interesting company for 2025 is Brembo. This is an Italian company which makes brakes and suspensions. And this company has an absolutely amazing moat. They are the most dominant company in both the sectors. They recently made a very important acquisition for the suspension business. Therefore, they are very interesting. And I'm soon going to do a deep dive of Brembo on the channel and post the video. Therefore, if you don't want to lose it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But to give you an idea, right now the forward price earnings ratio is very near all-time lows. So it looks very interesting in my opinion. Let me know if you want the deep dive, type a comment, and please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a like to this video if you liked it. See you next time. Bye!